Hey, named GameShark07, let's try something different. Okay, you might be saying, wait, don't you make music and why are you doing a vlog? Well, I'm not doing a vlog, more so an experiment. Note that this is gonna look very unprofessional and very unsightly because it's gonna be my first time doing it, but bear with me and let me try to explain something. I have sort of a confession to make. I'm a huge lore nerd. Specifically, the My Little Pony type. So one of the things I really love about My Little Pony is the world. Lauren Foss put a great amount of detail, a great amount of work, and a great amount of experience into My Little Pony and made it such an interesting and fleshed out world to explore in our minds and our hearts. That's why you often see me around Pony-chan and lurking around and poking around, just contributing to whatever lore I can find because I just love the world and its wonders. It's just so amazing to me. So much so that I'm a little bit of a fanatic. If you knew me, you'd often see me in my bedroom writing about the lore of My Little Pony in my little notebook. Yes, quite. And I would be writing, just wondering and just fleshing out the world of Lauren Foss and just making it my own. Which brings us to the point of the exercise. Since I'm trying to find my way of making my mark on the Brony fandom, I decided that the best way I can do that is to share my ideas with you guys. You might be asking, well, why would I listen to some 16-year-old talk about My Little Pony? Well, it's the same reason why you read things on Pony-chan, to get to know things about the world, and I want to share my ideas with you. I may not be as well known as K-Cat or Penstroke when it comes to their ideas, but I think my ideas have some place in the fandom, which is why I'm here today. So ladies and gentlemen, this is Lore Roundup number 1, hopefully of many other Lore Roundups, if I continue to do this. And today we're going to discuss something close to my heart. Now I'm going to discuss these concepts as if I'm just talking to a beginner of the show, someone who doesn't know anything. So if you know things, then forgive me, but I'm trying to make it available to people who haven't watched the show entirely. Okay, so basically the world of My Little Pony is based in a land called Equestria. Equestria is ruled by two governing sisters, Celestia and Luna. Celestia governs the morning and afternoon, and Luna governs the night. Note these two have been around for a very long time, and they're part of an ancient race known as the Alicorns. These two ruled in harmony for a very long time, until one day. About a millennium and a century ago, Luna became a little bit jealous of her sister. As the ponies played in the morning and the afternoon, and they slept at night, she felt that they were ignoring her glorious work. As days turned to months and months turned to years, she became resentful and refused to lower the moon. With all this pent-up energy inside her, she transformed into a wicked beast, Nightmare Moon, thus starting what I like to call the Solar-Lunar War. Now, I generally define the Solar-Lunar War as a period of time where Nightmare Moon and Celestia battled for supremacy over Equestria. It spanned about 117 years and started with Nightmare Moon's inception, or the Reckoning, and ended with the assault of Nightmare Moon's castle. So this is what happened. After her transformation, Nightmare Moon hid herself away to find hosts. Hosts for one of Nightmare Moon's greatest weapons, the Dark Seed. The Dark Seed was like a magically enhanced parasite that would insert itself into the pony host and corrupt them with dark magic, therefore turning her into Nightmare Moon's servant. So first she aimed for the delegates, the high-ups in the positions in the Equestrian government. She started targeting provincial state heads and city-state heads so that they would join her army, and thus spreading the corruption. Now corruption automatically spreads from the Dark Seed. Now what the corruption does is that it spreads the Dark Seed around and kind of spreads it like a plague. So eventually, as the corruption spread, she got a lot more followers, and these followers became the army of Nightmare Moon, or to be known as the Children of Nightmare. Now Celestia didn't see this first as a threat, but after it started getting bigger, that's when she started to think it was going to be a problem. This was sealed in blood in the first battle of the war, the Battle of Trottingham. Now in the Battle of Trottingham, Celestia's forces were pushed back by a sneak attack done by the Children of Nightmare. Now many innocents were massacred, and whoever didn't get indoctrinated first got killed. That was a battle that really put the Children of Nightmare on the map for Celestia. And that leads us to the second part of the war. After establishing their foothold in Trottingham, the Children of Nightmare went all out and started fighting and killing everyone in their way. Eventually, they started gaining territory, and the land was eventually split into two. One half for Nightmare Moon, one half for Celestia. This eventually led to a stalemate that lasted a couple of decades. Now during this stalemate, Celestia was developing a plan in order to stop her sister. Now this plan was to incorporate the elements of harmony, which is a long-lost power created by the Alicorns in the past. But there was one problem: the elements of harmony needed hosts, and these hosts were long dead already. So what Celestia decided to do was to pick new hosts, new families to incorporate the elements of harmony into themselves. So that's what she did. She picked families which ended up being the ancestors of the main six. After giving a few years for the elements to settle, Celestia decided to put her plan into action. She gathered the elements and led an all-out assault on Nightmare Moon's castle, which was placed in Trottingham. After pushing them back, Celestia used the elements of harmony to neutralize Nightmare Moon and almost killing her. In order to save her sister, Celestia binded Lunar to the moon, and there she was banished for 1,000 years until she came back. And that, my friends, is the basic history of the Solar Lunar War as I believe it to be. So I guess that pretty much covers it. Like, favorite, and subscribe, I guess, if you like what I do. I mean, I'll still produce music and things and stuff like that. I've actually been working on a lot of other projects, and I've been trying my hand at everything. You know, I'm a guy like that. Anyway, leave a comment in the comment section below if you want to say feedback or if you have any questions. I'll be happy to answer them. Maybe even live, I don't know. Let's see where this goes. So, that covers it. Thank you for listening. If you've been listening for this long, that means for some reason you're still listening, I guess. Anyway, thanks. Bye.